Hello, I'm Stephen Gadd, and I'm going to give you a quick overview of OperaAgent.com. If you work in opera, whether on stage, in front of it, or behind the scenes, or if you employ classical singers on the concert platform, this new service could be of interest to you. When you first visit OperaAgent.com, you're presented with a display something like this, in two distinct sections. Over here on the right, you have details of any one of our subscribing artists. This panel is designed to give an at-a-glance summary of the artist's talents and experience. At the top, a slideshow of pictures. Hovering over them brings up more detail, such as the production it relates to, the photographer's name, and in some cases a link to download a high-resolution version of the photo which promoters can use, for example, in program notes. Below the slideshow is an audio player which can play CD quality MP3 recordings. Below that, artists can give details of how they can be contacted. These details can simply be another personal or agent's website address, or might include email addresses and phone numbers. To help guard against spamming, visitors have to sign in to OperaAgent before they can read email addresses and phone numbers. Beneath the contact details is a short selection of the artist's performance history, in some cases with links to reviews, and beneath that an embedded YouTube playlist showcases the artist's videos. The final box in this panel is a feed from the artist's Facebook page, which can be set up as a sort of blog or news feed, with the added benefit of collecting fans who will directly receive updates. Scanning over to this other section of the site now, you can see much more detail about the artist. The Biography tab shows not only the artist's biography in a default language, but also in many other languages through these links. There's also a link to print a hard copy. Subscribing artists can easily update any of their information as frequently as they like, and are sent reminders every now and again if they haven't updated recently. The Repertoire tab shows what you'd expect, and also gives links to the artist's performances of each work. A full chronological list of the artist's performances is on the Productions tab. This list indicates when the artist was an understudy, or when an opera production was an unstaged concert performance. For some productions, there's also a link to the artist's reviews, which are also listed chronologically on the Reviews tab. The other two tabs in this section are used for finding artists. The Directory tab shows a random selection of artists from among OperaAgent.com's subscribers. You can filter this list to browse artists either by voice type or by other roles such as conductors, repetitors, or language coaches. The last tab, the Casting tab, is where OperaAgent.com will become really useful as we gain more subscribers. Not only can you search for artists who have particular works or roles in their repertoire, you can also exclude anyone known to be unavailable on a given date, and also exclude artists who live more than a certain distance from a given location. The results list will indicate each artist's previous experience in the chosen work. And that's about it, until you join us. Then you'll have the ability to create your own profile, upload your own photos and audio samples, and integrate your own repertoire into the searchable database. You'll then, in effect, have your own linked-up professional website with its own internet address. If you already have your own domain name or website, you can either redirect it to your OperaAgent page, or with a little technical know-how, you can use the data stored on OperaAgent to keep your own or your agent's website up to date. If you have any more questions, please take a look at the frequently asked questions listed here. If you still have questions, you can drop us a line using this link. Thank you.